Hi, I'm
Sorry
Pete.
about my voice. I'm still getting over a sickness.
No. Well, I hope you feel better
Yeah.
soon. Yeah, wrong time for that. Um, so I knew about you as a wrestler. Like I follow wrestling pretty heavily in the area. I'm based in State College, so I cover Center County. So all Center County schools, I've been to basketball games, wrestling meets, whatever it might be. Tell me about how you got into wrestling first and how that all happened.
Um. Well, my family, we're all kind of big wrestling fans. We've been going to Penn State matches since I was like a little toddler. So, I mean, that's kind of where my interest started from, like just watching like Penn State matches and stuff like that.
All right, who's like your favorite wrestler growing up?
Um. I have to say, well, he's more recent. I really like Zane Rutherford.
Okay.
He he's really good. He's a huge inspiration for me.
So you started wrestling in eighth grade. Your dad told me, right?
Yeah.
Um, so did you just start on like the junior high team? Was it like is it like a youth club or something in the area that you started wrestling in?
Um. Well, what actually started it was Pataki. Brad Pataki started a girls wrestling club in Phillipsburg, and we heard about it. So my sister and I went there a couple practices, and then I guess the junior high team heard about it. So they contacted me and asked me if I wanted to start wrestling. So
Does your sister wrestle too?
no, she she doesn't really like it that much. So
How many siblings do you have?
three.
And are they all
My
sisters?
are they what?
Are they all sisters?
Yeah,
What ages are they?
the youngest one, um, 7, 10, and 14.
Okay. Uh,
The youngest one just started wrestling recently.
okay. So it would be you and what are the names of your sisters?
The youngest one is Daenerys, Isabel, and Cadence.
Isabel and Cadence. Cool. Did you play any other sports growing up?
I did karate for like 9 years. I used to play soccer. I did track and cross country for a couple of years.
Fun fact: I did karate like growing up too, and then that's how I got into
Oh,
wrestling.
really?
Yeah, natural transition. All right, so
So
go ahead.
you wrestled?
Yeah. So I grew up in Missouri, which wrestling's much bigger here in Pennsylvania. So I think I started in like fourth grade in Missouri, and then went through my senior year of high school. I was never like that great. Like, I started on the varsity for 4 years. I was a pretty lightweight. I was at 119, 130, 130, and 135. Um, Wrestling isn't at like Missouri isn't as good as Pennsylvania, but it's not bad. They're like Mizzou is like a top 10 team usually. They've had a few national champs, stuff like that, but it's nothing like being really close to Penn State. So I do a lot of wrestling stories just because I'm interested, you know?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Okay. So you were the 120 pounder at Bald Eagle this year, right?
I wrestled 126.
126. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Was this your first year starting on the varsity, or were you able to wrestle on the varsity last year as well?
This is my first year on varsity. I stayed back on the junior high team last year.
Okay. Cool. And you just finished up your sophomore year, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what was it like, I guess, just kind of stepping into, the varsity role? Like, I imagine it's tough.
I have to admit, I was a bit intimidated at first, but I mean, I kind of got used to it, and I owe a lot to my team and my coaches. They really made me feel welcome and accepted me, and yeah, it was tough. It really was. I mean, I didn't think I was gonna make the team when I first started, so but yeah, I ended up doing that.
Growing up, like, there's always been there's always been girls in wrestling as far as like as long as I can remember. I think I was in like fifth grade. I was like a chubby middle schooler, so I weighed the same in like seventh grade that I finished like my senior year of high school. So like I like really slimmed down, right? And I didn't get any taller like a lot of wrestlers. Um, so I remember in fifth grade I had a match with a girl at a tournament, and I remember my coaches were like, look, like do not think of like this girl is like any less than anyone else you're gonna wrestle because she will beat you. She's like really good, and she was, and she just killed me. I think she tech followed me in like the second period. Um, so girls have been around wrestling for a long time, but I think now nationally, there a lot of states are creating like a it would be like a PIAA sanctioned like sport, right? So they would separate the girls from the boys, and you've seen that in a few states. And so basically, when that happens, is there's like a big recruitment effort, and they try to get as many girls out, for this new sport as they possibly can, and all sorts of stuff. Um, so right now you're going to be competing with the boys. Uh, First off, how do you like competing with the boys? Um, and obviously you had a number of wins this year. What's it like, kind of surpassing what people's predetermined expectations might be?
It really feels amazing. Like I um I've had a lot of people come up to me and like say stuff about it, and I'm pretty proud of myself, but I I still have a lot of room to grow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like still have a long way to go, but um yeah, I try to think of myself as a wrestler. Like I try not to see gender on the mat. I try to just go out there and disregard the fact that I'm a girl.
So, do you have a match that sticks out to you from this season? Maybe like a really hard fought win that is a good memory for you?
Oh yeah, our district match against Westmont Hilltop. I beat one of their better kids, and that was probably the highlight of my career so far. I mean, he was pretty good. I was pretty proud of myself for that.
I was
I think the score was like,
Yeah, what was the
I
score?
think what was the score? I think it was 7-2, maybe.
Nice. Yeah, so that's a I mean, pretty comfortable win. I was at that match, and there was a girls' basketball game going on at the same time, and I tried to run over to the girls' basketball game and get a highlight of that, and then come back to the wrestling match, and I missed your match. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
um,
It's alright.
Something similar happened at the district tournament too. I think I was shooting the kid from Glendale, like the state champ or whatnot, and I think you were in like one of the consolation like quarters or something like that, and I missed your match too. And I remember one of the Bald Eagle coaches came up to me, he's like, "Hey, like you might want to get over there. Grace looks like she's gonna beat this kid." And I was like, I don't like, because there's a bunch of matches going on. I have one camera, you know, I can only really do one at a time. So, and now I regret that because I wish I had some video of you wrestling to use for this story. So we'll see if Dad has any photos or anything that he can send me, or any videos or photos or anything when we're done with this interview, and that'll help for the story. All right, so what do you think about maybe the growth of girls and women's wrestling? I feel like Team USA is really good, you know, in the world, and I feel like that has to have an impact, even down to like kids starting when they're younger, or even high school wrestlers like yourself.
I'm really excited for girls wrestling to grow. I think every opportunity for it to get bigger, I'm really excited for. I definitely noticed that it's getting bigger for sure. There was way more girls out this year than I've seen before, like in this area. Does that kind of answer your question? Or?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
All right, so what are your goals going forward? So you're going to head into your junior season. What do you want to get done?
I would really like to, if it's still possible, I'd like to make it to regionals, maybe states for boys. I mean, that's one of my shorter term goals. I'd also like to see if I can wrestle in college then as well. But, and eventually maybe the Olympics. That's my like longer term goal.
Cool. What would be like your message to other girls who are looking to get into wrestling?
I would say it's gonna be hard. Like that's all there is to it. But you just have to push through it. Like you gotta keep working hard and just don't listen to what anybody tells you. Like if anybody doubts you, just work through it.
Okay,
Hard work will get it done.
those are all the questions I have. Dad, do you have anything you want to add?
No, not really, but I feel like, you know, you get out of it what you put into it. That's why wrestling's the best sport, you know. The harder you work, the better it pays off. You don't have to be born with a 7 foot tall or 300 pounds. You can be 100 pounds. It doesn't matter. You know, keep working hard and good things will happen. So I'm proud of her. It's not an accident. She's not blessed that she's as good as she is just from hard work, you know, and I have a lot of respect for that, and I'm proud of her.
Cool. I appreciate you guys connecting with me this way. I'm gonna try. My dog is whining like crazy. He's gonna go poop in here, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm not sure when this is gonna air. We might just like kind of break up like different like questions and answers like throughout next week, because we're very light, you know, on content right now. So we're stretching everything.
Gotcha.
So I'll let you know. It'll be a day by day thing. Anytime like something significant happens, like that takes up time. But we're just trying to gather as much stuff as possible for, you know, we're gonna have a lot of rainy days, you know, coming up. So, all right, Grace, it was nice to meet you.
Maybe. If you want, just text me your email.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of videos on Google Drive I can send you.
Perfect.
So,
Yeah.
Like that Westmont Hilltop match, I have that.
Nice.
And that match in districts too. So some pretty good matches.
Nice. All right. Cool. That's awesome. Cause I mean, I wasn't able to get that video, so that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be looking out for you, Grace. Shoot, I guess it's a long time since Grace, do you currently play any other sports like at Bald Eagle? No. Okay.
No, just wrestling.
I mean,
He wrestles freestyle year round.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
wrestle
Okay.
freestyle.
I was Greco was my jam. Greco was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just cause I'm short, and I was super stocky, and I was just like, I don't know. I didn't do Greco until like I think like my junior year of high school, and I really wish I'd been introduced to it like way earlier because I was just able to like lift people, I guess, easier. I don't know. That was my thing. So, all right, Grace, it was nice to meet you.
You too.
I'll let your dad know when we'll be kind of airing some of this, but yeah, that's all I have. I appreciate it.